Welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNBA, White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Black Hawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flash.
King Kong
Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade with a score. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like you ride down Lakeshore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with the city, I'ma rep it till I die.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are here. We are here. We are here to talk about it all and everything that has happened over the weekend. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Of course, my comrades in order. Look, I'm going to tell y'all something. This was a hell of a weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was a real big weekend that was going on in the NCAA. As we did in the Players Club, Steady Serving, ENT, Cut That Ish, Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. As we covered all the, the things that need to be covered, for you to see what was going on this weekend, that wore me out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still trying to get some nappy time because I had to make sure that I was here to tell y'all all about it or cover the, try to root my team on so they can, possibly win. But that didn't work out either. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into all of the good, the bad, the ugly, the placing of where the NCAA, who's in the first number one seed, all the way down to the top 16 teams. The bracket games has switched up. It's a lot of people got their chain snatched. You know what I'm saying? It was chain snatching season. And how it played out, this is the way we got to take it. And it's the way it is. We got to accept the wins and the losses, what our own personal teams have done, and of course, let the chips roll out as they may. So, no further ado, to start the show off, man, listen, when you come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button if you will. I appreciate it so much if you would do so. Here we go. Women's Champ Week takeaways, number one seeds, and NCAA hosts set. So the Champ Week is in the Power Four Conference conclude Sunday with a pair of top seeds, Duke and UCLA, and a pair of number two seeds, Texas and West Virginia, winning the tournament titles. These four leagues set the landscape of the NCAA bracket. A combined 39 teams from The quartet are included in Sunday night's bracketology projection. So resumes are set. Resumes are set, and many of the NCAA tournament questions have been answered. Now, it is up to the selection committee to sort those answers. In between now and selection Sunday, when the bracket is revealed on March 15th, 8 p.m., 23 more automatic bids will be decided as a full picture continues to come into view. What were the biggest things we learned on Championship Sunday? Which teams might have benefited most from Champ Week so far? Which resume took a hit? Let's take a deeper look at the Champ Week, how it will shape the bracket, and what can be expected on Selection Sunday. How did Champ Week alter the number one seeds? Texas was the only viable number one seed entering Champ Week. How the SEC tournament shook out was going to determine the final spot on the one line. Vanderbilt and LSU were still in the mix entering Friday, but late Sunday afternoon, the Longhorns had emphatically ended those hopes. Not only did Texas secure a top seed by beating South Carolina in the SEC final, and doing so in such a dominant fashion, the Longhorns surpassed the Gamecocks on the one line, and are the number 3 overall team. That is significant because it allows Texas to be placed in one of the Fort Worth regionals. South Carolina now will have to go to Sacramento, while the Longhorns will have to play only 190 miles from home in their advance to the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. One more question has surfaced around the one seeds. Should UConn or the UCLA be the overall number one pick? The Bruins metrics 18 quad wins, 18 quad and 1 wins. The top wins above bubble number. The best strength of schedule suggests that they should be first. However, the Huskies have set the spot all season and remain the nation's long unbeaten team. More significantly, the NCAA selection committee put UConn at number 1 overall in both of its top 16 rivals this season. At the time of each of those announcements, February 12th and March, UCLA has held an advantage in those metrics, and the committee still went with the Huskies. Nothing has changed on the front. Essentially, I don't think that that's fair. I think that when you look at the bubble in the contention, UCLA has proven to be a better team for the better schedule, meaning that they put in a lot more work. They ain't had a whole bunch of cupcakes that they was playing the whole time that they, I know Gino was trying to plead his case and say, oh, I ain't set the way the league is now. I didn't make it that way, and they shouldn't be charged for the way, section of the league that we're in. I didn't choose to not have these unqualified teams be unqualified. No, Gino, you got a good game, but we ain't going for it. The only element that has changed, the Bruins are now the Big Ten regular season and tournament champions. With a Big Ten tournament finals performance that was near perfect, beating Iowa by 51 points. And the committee decides to change its mind and flip UConn and LAC. They will have to be the rotational, not numbers. It says, have the top 16 teams been settled? All the teams involved in the conversation to be included in the top 16 are done playing. But there were shakeups over the weekend. The biggest was the possible entry of West Virginia as host of NCAA tournament games for the first time since 1992. The Mountaineers had not won a Big 12 tournament title since 2017, but were the better team from the start to finish against the season's champions, TCU. Kentucky had been vulnerable at number 16 overall since losing to South Carolina on Friday in the SEC quarterfinals, but with Michigan State losing the first game in the Big Ten tournament and North Carolina Ole Miss coming up, one win short of what they needed to break through, falling in their respective tournament semifinals. It took until Sunday for a team to knock out the Wildcats from the final hosting spot. The resumes of the last two teams in the top 16, Maryland and West Virginia, and first few out, Kentucky, North Carolina, Michigan State, shows just slight difference. But the Mountaineers are the only ones with the championship. Sunday's losses likely cost the Horned Frogs a number 2 seed, which they had just gained on Saturday after Michigan's loss to Iowa. Duke was the beneficiary by winning the ACC tournament title after capturing the regular season crown. The Blue Devils now have claimed the final slot on the number 2 line. It says how Champ Week impacted the bubble so far. This is the stickiest bubble in years. I mean, because it's a lot of teams that, you know what I mean, it's a lot of competition on our side in the SEC. The ACC is okay, but the rest, you know what I mean, the rest of the other conferences, the Big East and the Big 12, I don't know, man. I don't know. This bubble is the stickiest bubble in years. There are more teams involved, more pros and cons for inclusion than selected process has seen in a while. South Dakota State probably had the best weekend. The Jackrabbits had been on the wrong side of the bubble and the outside looking in for weeks, but they made that irrelevant by winning the Summit League championship and claiming an automatic bid. Selection Sunday will be much less stressful in bookings of South Dakota now. Arizona State helped itself the most of any of the teams remaining in the at-large pool by winning 2 games in the Big 12 tournament, including an upset to Iowa State and playing competitively with West Virginia in the quarterfinals. The Sun Devils are 51 in the net and still had a quad number 1 win, but their 12-9 record against the net top 100 is easily to be amongst bubble teams, so they get the nod. What's up, She Win? So does Richmond, but for different reasons. The Spiders stumbled badly in the Atlantic 10th semifinal large George Mason on Saturday, and then they appeared to be out of the field. But later, a day Harvard upset Columbia, knocking the Lions out of the first place in the Ivy League and the conference presuming automatic bid. That left Princeton and the Ivy one NCAA tournament team opening another spot in the field. Richmond took it and got right back in. By Ivy Madness, this played Thursday and Friday, the Spiders could once again be on the outside of Princeton falters and second Ivy League team returns to the field. So Nebraska is another team on the fringes because of the earlier than expected champ week exit. The Cornhuskers, the Cornhuskers, who went 2-6 in February, blew a 20-point lead to Indiana to fall to the first round of the Big Ten tournament. But Nebraska's full body of work include NET of 28. While it is not unprecedented for a team with a ranking that high to be left out, Oregon in 2023, it is rare. In the year without any obvious choices, Nebraska, despite a disappointing champ week, might just hang on to the bid. So they was just talking about which teams to be worried to encourage the champ week. Ohio State might not make it. What's going on, Troy Hall? Ohio State might not make it. Tennessee might not make it. Notre Dame might not make it. God. Worried. South Carolina did. Texas exposed something in South Carolina, or was Sunday SEC tournament final just a bad day for the Gamecocks? Don Staley would no doubt pull apart the game tape and attempt to fix what went wrong. But when a South Carolina team falls behind 14-0, gets out-rebounded, scored a season-low 61 points, and gives up 40 points in the paint, is worthy of question. Perhaps it's just a matchup issue with Texas. The Longhorns also held South Carolina 64 points in their first meeting in November, and to 68 points mid-January. Georgia was the only other SEC team to hold South Carolina in the 60s. And now the soonest the Gamecocks would likely have to face Texas again will be in the national championship game. So we don't see Texas until the Natty. In Texas, I mean, hey, it's all good. We good. We good. I guarantee you we're going to beat all the other teams. I guarantee you that. And then Notre Dame, y'all, I got to read this to y'all. It says, encouraged. Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, are playing their best basketball of the season and we're a couple of better possessions away from upsetting Duke in the NCAA semifinals one day after beating NC State. Hannah Hidalgo has scored more than 25 points in 6 of her past 7 games, and the one she missed was a 24-point performance in the ACC tournament loss to the Blue Devils. The ACC team plays against against Hidalgo regularly and still haven't been able to stop her. Now the Irish will face only teams unfamiliar with her style. Right, they don't know. Worried. Tennessee should be worried. It says the Lady Vols on the only team to play in every women's NCAA tournament since its inception in 1982. Have not played well since the start of February and are only 16-13. And while a net of 23 of 5 quad 1 wins means they should be in jeopardy of missing the whole entire tournament, chat. For the first time, there is little evidence to suggest a long stay. The SEC tournament represented a chance to right the ship, but the Lady Vols were one and done, losing to Alabama. God damn. What's up, brother Robert? How you doing? Man, so they say Ohio State should be encouraged. It says the Buckeyes solidified their spot in the top 16 and gave UCLA its most competitive game in the month in the Big Ten tournament semifinals. Jelani Cambridge, the Cambridge girls, is a budding star who is good enough to carry the Buckeyes to a second weekend of the NCAA tournament. Okay, they already jumped on South Carolina. So, chat, that gives y'all the information of which teams should be worried or encouraged by Champ Week. They talking about that the Gamecocks should be worried. I don't know. I don't see no worry because we ain't gonna see Texas to the natty. That's the only one that really gave us competition. Really. I mean, out of everything, if you really want to talk about it. But you know, I mean, you win, you lose. You know what I mean? Like Don said, the last time that they lost, that was with Camila Cardoso. They won the natty. You dig what I'm saying? The natty was won the last time that happened. You know what I mean? Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking before, you know what I mean, the action come. But, I mean, this was a serious weekend for everybody to, you know what I mean, to really focus on and take a good look at their teams. You know, I mean, we all have to look at our teams and the teams that lost. You have to do it. I'll be back more after these messages, y'all. Hey, everybody. I'm here to talk about Vaughn Vacations, where planning is handled and memories are priceless. Travel is made simple. Vaughn Vacations takes the stress out of travel planning. From cruises and all-inclusive resorts to international tours, Tierra handles the details so you can focus on enjoying the experience. Whether it's a family getaway, couples trip, or group adventure, she makes planning easy. Experience, not just trips. At Vaughn Vacations, Tierra doesn't just book travel. She creates experience from bucket list destinations like Europe and Africa and luxury cruises, solo and create group trips. Every vacation is designed to create unforgettable memories. Personalized services you can trust. When you book with Vaughn Vacations, you get expert guidance and personalized service from start to finish. From the moment you hire Tierra to plan your trip until you return safely back home, she's with you every step of the journey, making sure your travel experience is smooth, stress-free, and unforgettable. Ready to plan your next getaway? Visit www.vaughnvacations.com and let Vaughn Vacations turn your travel dreams into reality. Yeah, y'all. Shout out to Sister Tierra. We're going to get right into the W, y'all. We're going to get right into the W. And we're going to talk about the Chicago Sky, of course. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Angel Reese, of course. Angel Reese still has ways to go to provide Sky with game-changing skills. This was an article that I came up on. I just want to let y'all see what the enemy be right. You know what I'm saying? Elaine Blum says the Sky still don't have the shooting to perfect the Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso pairing. This article, y'all, we keep receipts around here though, y'all. That's why I'm bringing it up so we can keep receipts, so we can hear about all of the stuff that's said about the baby girl. It says all the best teams are built around exceptional forwards. It says the Sky obviously wanted to follow that blueprint when they drafted Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese in 2024. Both are talented players, but playing two non-shooting bigs, y'all hear this? Playing two non-shooting bigs together isn't easy in today's game. And the team has struggled with the spacing issue since in the draft, they drafted the duo. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. It says even the Atlanta Dream eventually had to pivot from Brittany Griner and Bree Jones pairing last season. It says the easiest way to solve that problem would be for the Sky to turn Angel Reese into a three-point threat. She is already the more versatile. She's already the more versatile of the two and can act on a playmaker at the forward spot. Adding a reliable three-point shot to her arsenal would make playing her and Cardoso next to each other a lot easier. Reese went 1 for 2 in her short 4-game stint with the Rose this unrivaled season, but doesn't look like a real three-point threat in the WNBA's 5-on-5 setting quite yet. Angel Reese already upped her three-point volume. The biggest shot of Camila Cardoso's career so far was a three-pointer. In her senior season in college, Cardoso hit a buzzer beater to lead the Gamecocks to win over the Tennessee in the SEC tournament. Despite the huge success, Cardoso hasn't been very big trigger happy from the three in the W. She took 2 threes in her first 2 seasons and made one of them. Reese has been a much more willing shooter. She took 16 threes as a rookie and made three of them. As a sophomore, she took 22 threes and sank 4 of them. That's not a great success rate, but at least Reese isn't scared to take long shots when the opportunity presents itself. Considering how strong Reese is on the glass, the Sky shouldn't want her to spend too much time away from the basket. But being able to punish defense from behind the arc would make Reese and her team much more difficult to guard. Most importantly, the Sky need better shooting around Reese and Cardoso. While it would be great to see Reese improve as a three-point shooter, the most important thing for the Sky is to fix the spacing around Reese and Cardoso. The Sky finished 9th in three-point percentage last season, sinking only 33% of their 20.2 attempts per game. Only 4 players on the roster attempt at least 3 shots from behind the arc per game: Ariel Atkins, Rachel Banham, Kia Nurse, and Rebecca Allen. Atkins led the group by shooting a 36.1%. Banham also hit over 35% of her shots. Nurse and Allen shot 33.5% and 31% respectively. It is difficult to create space for 2 bigs who thrive in the paint without any volume shooters, and the roster who can sink close to 40% of their shots. I mean, some of that is true. Some of that is true. What y'all think? I say some of that is true. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is true. You know, even though they the ops. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is true. But Angel can shoot. We all know that she can shoot. We also know that we saw Angel Reese practicing on her shots in the offseason. We also see that she's not even scared to shoot. You got what I'm saying? So Angel can make threes, but once she get this, you know what I mean, doing her thing and making, you know what I mean, making those adjustments to be able to shoot the ball with adequate and efficiency. She's handling the ball. She's her assist rate has went up predominantly. Angel definitely has a high IQ of how the court rolls. Angel rebounds the ball, and not only does she rebound the ball on the offensive side, which they try to make her be only an offensive rebounder, she also rebounds the ball very good on the defensive side, and she can push the ball up once she get those, you know what I mean, call in those defensive rebounds. She can bring the ball down court. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know what I mean, what's up, ADP? Therefore, the whole conversation of what Angel could do Angel ceiling is very high still, and she's about to enter her 3rd year, and she still has a high ceiling. So, the talks about Angel Reese and the things that was going on with her about her shot and all of those different things that they try to profoundly put in front of us are just, disrespectful on just who she is, because we all know who those of us who followed her at LSU and seen her put the ball down behind her back, through her legs, between her legs, shoot the ball. We all saw Angel do that. And we seen her as, there's clips of her as a younger girl when she was growing, in a growing spree, being able to do those type of things also. Says Angel Reese addresses Team USA reality fans must also accept quickly. The unrivaled season may be over, but that doesn't mean that there isn't great basketball to watch. The college season is still in full swing, and Team USA will send a star-studded team to the World Cup qualifying tournament in a few days. Several young stars are set to make the seniors national team debut in Puerto Rico. For Caitlin Clark, it is also be her first game back in action since an injury-filled 2025 season with Indiana Fever, but playing for the national team is much different than playing in the W or in Unrivaled. It says this team full of stars, so not everyone will get a chance to produce as much as they usually do, something the players are already well aware of, but fans must also learn to accept. It says everybody's not going to be able to score 20 points, Angel Reese told the media. So just being able to come in here and find my niche of what I can do specifically that I can always bring to the table is going to be important. Not everyone can play like a star on Team USA. Playing the best women's basketball national team in the world requires surface, especially from young stars who is still new to this stage. For example, it's not crazy to expect Caitlin Clark or Paige Beckers to come off the bench. The roster for the tournament in Puerto Rico features a lot of veteran talent in the backcourt with Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Ryan Howard, Kalia Copper, Gray, Young, and Plum and Copper all played at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Likewise, Angel Reese and Kiki Efren may not play as big as a role as the fans are used to seeing them fill with the Sky and the Mystics. But that's why it takes to make a team full of stars work. So if any of the young stars on the team doesn't score a lot or see limited minutes, there is no reason to freak out, pit them against each other, or brutally bash them on social media. It should be a great tournament. The U.S. already qualified for the World Cup, but the tournament in Puerto Rico is a great opportunity to build chemistry and show the rest of the world how much young talent there is in the USA basketball pool. It says it will also offer an in-person glance at Awa Fam from Spain, who may or may not be their #1 pick in their upcoming draft. Moreover, the tournament and the World Cup will be broadcasted on TNT, adding a new player of visibility to the International Women's Game. So we can catch that on regular TV, y'all. We can see that on regular TV. I just wanted to go over some things that was being written about Angel and, just showing y'all what some of these writers don't give her credit for. Some of these writers still put her in the slot of her rookie year. Some of these writers are still diabolical and they try to change, and they try to change the narrative. They try to, you know what I mean, make it something that is really not. You know what I mean? Because we know how Angel get down. Angel Reese is probably one of the most predominant players that you could even have on the court, whether in doing her position, her thing. And we know when she do her thing, meaning rebounds, you know what I'm saying, putbacks, we know that there's not nobody in the country, not even Asia Wilson, can do it like Angel. Nobody can do it like Angel when it comes to that rim, around that rim, protecting, grabbing the basket, corralling that ball, putting it back, or on defense and bringing it down. So she's the best that ever, you know what I mean, that's in the W right now, that has ever done it in her tandem. Just in her 2 years, in her 2 seasons, she done passed the so-called GOATs that do that shit. So Angel is not, you know what I mean, somebody to play with. I don't like certain articles, but I just got to let y'all see and hear some of the hit pieces that be out there about, you know what I mean, about Angel being picked or being a part of certain classes. You got what I'm saying? Because it is Candace Parker-ish serves out there that knocks her for just being her. You know what I mean? Angel is her. You know what I mean? Angel gonna be Angel. Ain't no stopping Angel Reese. Angel Reese definitely brings a lot to Team USA. She not only her rebounding, not only her defensive aspect, but she also can score. And I don't know why they play with that. She also is a great passer. We know how good she can pass. She got great and a real high IQ of the offense. She has a really, really predominant IQ when it comes to that. So she can do different things with the ball, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, you know, y'all can take it or leave it alone, but Angel Reese is definitely Team USA that should not be, you know what I mean, avoided, because there's a lot of people that think that Angel is not you know, not the person to you know what I mean, to really put on a highlight scale. You know what I'm saying? You know, I really be tired of that shit. I really do. Seriously. I get tired of fugaziness and fake shit that be going on. I really do. I get tired of you know, them just having Angel name in their mouth, and she only be doing none of these people, y'all. What's going on, brother Jabari? What's happening? Yeah, she don't even be doing. Angel don't even be doing none of these people, y'all. These people crazy, man. Angel don't do anything or talk about these people or think about these people, and they be having Angel in their mouth all the time. Like, you sickos, be the fuck cool. Who are you to say what she can and can't do? I mean, we all see it with our own eyes of things that she need to work on. We see it with our own eyes of things that she's predominantly great on than anybody else. So, you know what I mean? Not putting her in tears and all of this shit that they be talking. I don't be going for it, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. Yeah, they lucky this ain't the crash out room. But they really, really lucky that you know, I don't get a chance to really watch and know and see these editorials as they putting this shit out. I be to smack them in their motherfucking head like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What are you saying that type of shit for? Angel ain't did shit to you but exist and be the phenomenal person that she is. Angel ain't did nothing to none of these people that be trying to put shit on her name and write bullshit on her name and say shit about her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I'm baffled. It baffles me. Like, why are you putting a concern on what Angel Reese would do in the motherfucking USA teams? And then these people out here. So I want y'all to have those receipts. You know what I mean? I wanted y'all to see some of the shit because I do a whole lot of investigation. Y'all know that I'll be on top of my game, you know what I'm saying, and trying to get things, and She Wins and AC Chi-Town Calvin and ADP. They be sending me stuff and clips and things that, you know what I mean, to keep me, you know what I mean, my head into knowing what's going on, man. And it's really pathetic that I had to show y'all that they be doing hit pieces around the country. It ain't just Annie Constable. It's people, it's like people that don't have nothing to even really talk about. You know what I'm saying? People that don't really have shit to talk about, and they got Angel Reese name in their mouth. They say, we can end this, bro, Claude. Tell CC to show up on a 1v1 and play against Angel head up. I think she's scared. Oh, yeah, me too, Brother Robert. Me too, Brother Robert. Meanwhile, let's talk about something else, y'all. Another subject. Change the subject, bro, Claude. Because that shit be pissing me off about Angel. That shit be pissing me off about Angel, and I just don't be letting it go, y'all. I be writing their names down. I be clipping that shit. That's why I talk about it, so I can have it on record. And it's really crazy. I ain't even studying ADP tonight. She trying to start with me. You lost, I lost too. Leave me alone. Let me soak in my bitterness. Leave me alone. You just bitter. How some bitter person gonna be messing with another person that's bitter? Leave me alone. ADP messing with me. Anyway, yeah, I and then, you know, Brother Jamari, I don't really even, Caitlin Clark didn't ask for none of this. So I've slowly got myself out of, unless the Clarkies start doing that bullshit, I don't even really go in on Caitlin Clark because she didn't ask for it. She been ducking smoke since she been 27%. Since she been 27%, no Caitlin Clark. So y'all, the interesting subject to talk about, y'all, the Atlanta Hawks. Last week, right, I was mad at my business, right? Let me go back. Let me let y'all see me. I was mad at my business. I was running my business, right? So, you know, when you wake up, you know, you be hearing the morning show in Atlanta. Young Jock is the morning show. Young Jock is on the morning show, right? Here in Atlanta. You know, they done gave Young Jock a morning show and shit. You know what I mean? He be talking shit and everything. It be funny. You know what I'm saying? So I be listening to this shit while I've been here for the last 3 weeks and everything, right? So last week, though, I was driving, man, my own business, taking my grandson to school and everything. You know what I'm saying? What I was doing for grandfather duties, because that's what I am. I'm a remarkable father / grandfather. I could put that on my bucket list. So I spent time with the grandbabies, making sure that they are right. And that's the type of person that I am. That's the type of person my father was. And that's the type of person that my grandfather was on both sides. So, you know, we take time. We raise our children. We be participating in our children and our grandchildren. As long as we live and we are effective in their lives. You got what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks. While I was riding last week, Monday, and I told She Wins and I told Sister Keisha on that day, the Atlanta Hawks last week had announced that they was going to have Magic. They was going to have Magic City Monday on the 16th of March. They was going to have the strip club, Magic City, in honorary of the culture. They just was honoring the culture. Magic City Monday. Y'all know, some of y'all don't know who Magic City is, and I know probably Michael White over there in Dublin. He don't probably fucking know what Magic City and who is Magic City. But Magic City is the ultimate strip club that all of the basketball players, football players now, and the rappers and singers and whatever, stars that, that come through, they always, when they came to Atlanta, they went to Magic City because they supposed to have had the most cleanest, the cleanest strippers in the city. I'm just saying. They say that Magic City tell they strippers when they come in, don't go wash your coochie out. I mean, to be talking about this on radio, this is in Atlanta. I can't. See, wins. No, I ain't making this up. I'm telling y'all, on the radio, they talk about how predominantly Magic City was just a staple in Atlanta, which they are. They've been in Atlanta for over probably 40 years and doing business as the strip club. A lot of these movies that y'all see is also based off of Magic City. If y'all be seeing the stripper, them stripper shows and all that stuff, they be basing that stuff off of Magic City. But anyway, so the Atlanta Hawks had a great idea. Somebody need their ass whooped in the front office, because they was in there like, let me think about how I can make some more money in the city and try to make people come out in Atlanta. Because they didn't got rid of Trey, right? They didn't fucked around and fumbled the bag and got rid of Trey Young and thought that they had the next, I don't fucking know, they last star, they traded their last star that they had here. And they was sitting up in the office and shit. And then they were sitting up in the office. They were sitting in the office and y'all see the light. It was the light. Bing. I got a bright idea. What is it? Hey, this will really bring in people. This gonna really bring in people, y'all. This gonna really. What is it? Hey, come on. Elaborate. What? Oh my God. Could y'all imagine how that meeting went? Could y'all imagine how the hell the Atlanta Hawks meeting went when somebody said, yeah, let's have a Magic City night at the Atlanta Hawk game, and let's make it Magic City Monday bars. Oh shit. Hey, they say, yeah, we can have, you know what I'm saying? We can have, make sure ain't no pimps coming. The pimps can't. The pimps can't come. The pimps can't come. But make sure, we gonna have a Magic City Monday, and man, all the fathers and the sons, they could get the. But what about? I know it's probably one person that probably was logical, like me and you, chat, like me and us, that was in that meeting. Say, but what about the mothers and the daughters? That person was like, man, fuck them. You always raining on my parade. That's what you doing. You raining on my parade, and I got this good idea. And it was like, man, you raining on my motherfucking parade, Joe. You over here talking. I'm bringing something to the table. I'm bringing something to the table, and you over here knocking me. And that one person was like, Magic City? You mean strippers, pimps, and pros? People that, you know, the nightlife, like bring it and expose it in the middle, full courts, in the middle of the court, doing a national basketball game? Okay, let's run it. Let's And the one person that's like us, Chat, said, man, this shit ain't gonna go over well in the black community. This is where Martin Luther King went to school here in Morehouse, and you know, and they was like, oh, there you go again. There you go talking that shit. Martin Luther King, yeah, he went to Morehouse, but some of the strippers is great quality strippers. They went to school and trying to get their way through college. That's up in those centers, in that facility. You know all the prominent doctors, the doctors that came out of Magic City. You know all the nurse programs that was made up in. And I'm not talking about the sisters that had to do whatever they had to do to get through school. We ain't talking about that. I'm just saying, booty shaking. That's right, brother Rob. Booty shaking. If my daughter is there, I'm not highlighting booty shaking in the middle center court, in the middle of the Hulk. That's not what I aspire for my daughter to be. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not me. I'm a father that raised his daughter, that don't let his daughters run wild. No, I'm gonna cut somebody's head off. Not my daughter. You can have everybody else if that's something you want to do, but you ain't gonna get mine. No. I'll kill hell and high water over all 8 of my daughters. Nope. No, I don't. So somebody, you know, this is a real thing. I had to tell y'all though. I had to tell y'all this was a real idea that somebody had. And the executives that sat in that motherfucking office, the executive, hey, Sister Victory, the executives that sat in that office, they didn't go, hold on. That might be true. They are a staple. They might be true, but ain't this an upper echelon type of I can't make this shit up. What about all of the grandmothers, the prominent mothers and the daughters, the grandmas that just want to spend time with the family, the daughters and the I mean the great grandmamas now, because that's what they are. Because the grandmamas out here, I guess they Magic City alumni. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even trying to make a joke of it, but the shit sounds so funny because I can see them all in the office talking about this shit and thinking that having strippers as a Magic City night to promote. I don't want nobody promoting my little girl to strip and take her clothes off. I'm 1000% Muslim man. I want everybody to understand what that means. want you to understand what that means. No, sir. No, sir. Sometimes some things, when you have ideas, I understand you trying to get money in the building. I understand that there would be a father and son night that you was probably thinking of, but you got to be a male just to. But you know, sometimes it don't even have to be. I mean, the world has changed. Things ain't the same for gangsters. All right. So it says, wow, we are very disappointed. What's up, K-Sap? Well, wow, we are very disappointed in the NBA's decision to cancel our Magic City night promotions. We fully respect its decision. As a franchise, we remain committed to celebrating the best of Atlanta with authenticity in ways that continue to unite and bring us all together. Adam Silver was like, man, who? It's crazy. It must be smoking the ass. That's the only way you can come up with it. Hey, hey, chat. Hey, they put this shit on Adam Silver's desk. I don't even know if it got to. I don't know if it even got to Adam Silver's desk. I don't even think. Hey, look. Adam Silver must have heard from the commissioner, the commissioner, the assistant commissioner, and the table, because they got to pass it through, chat. It's levels to this shit, right? They got to pass this, you know what I mean? So they go like this, y'all. This is how that shit go. Let me show you how this shit go real quick. I'm gonna show you. It go. And then it go again. Here go again. Adam Silver said, man, get that bullshit out of here. Don't bring that shit up here. Who thought of this? We about to suspend all of them. We about to suspend that team. That got to be the craziest idea. I heard some ideas, but I didn't think it was real, though. But I heard Young Jock talking about those of y'all that come in, hit the like button, and this is what we talking about. We talking about Adam Silver said, hell, the hell to the no. Adam Silver.
Oh my God! Oh, no.
Hey, chat, look. See, I have to have fun. Y'all know I got to have fun with this one. Adam Silver got that motherfucker pay me, he said. Well, that's shut down. Well, you're not going to be doing that. Oh, my God. Who in the hell would be sitting? They had to be just sitting talking about as it's like a snowball effect, y'all. Y'all know, some of y'all that know the corporate offices and how corporate go. It was one. It started with one idea. Now that one motherfucker, he ain't got no job right now. Cause I know Adam Silver. I know he's here. What? What you say? So my daughter come, you want my daughter to sit down with this shit going on? Oh, you really? They was in the office. I don't know, chat. Maybe they was in the office and shit. They was in the office. Look, the snowfall. Look, it was the snowball effect, y'all. Look. They was in that motherfucker. It was in that motherfucker like this. Yeah, man. Oh no, motherfucker, you just said you go past this motherfucker. Oh no, this seat, motherfucker. Oh yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, motherfucker. I think it's a good idea and shit, you know, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker. Oh yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, motherfucker. What could you be thinking, bro? Like, what is it that you could be thinking? To put Magic City and think you was going to have a stripper night at a national, international game. Because that's what the NBA is. Think about that more after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. Man, look, hey y'all, I'm just saying, what could be on your mind? Let's see what it say. It says, what is expected at the game? Legendary rapper King of the South, T.I. performed at halftime and scheduled. Hold on a second. Hold on. So they was gonna have T.I. in the middle scheduled, you know what I mean, to perform. It says the limited edition peach trees theme hoodie with no longer we believed for purchase. They was all in. Check. They was all in. They was all in. I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up. In a national, international game, they was all in. Oh, shit. They got rid of Trey Young. They trying to figure it out. But I don't think that that's the way to do it. It says, put a picture of the band. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It says, as the franchise, we remain committed to celebrate the best of Atlanta City with the authenticity and ways to continue to unite to bring us together. It says, you can buy one. How Mike said, how disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves for pretending to be providing family and friendly entertainment to your customers. It says, don't care that I can get canceled. Just the fact that you tried doing this is enough. Vile franchise ran by gross individuals do better. Oh, shit. It says, what's the full story? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey, man. It says prostitution, drugs, sex trafficking, murder, abuse. These are the things that make... Okay, Chad, I'm going to get up off of this. It says, my man Simi say, as a black man, I got to say, this isn't our culture. That's my hands off. So they was trying to show internationally, not that Martin Luther King graduated from Morehouse, who signed the Civil Rights Act from here in Atlanta, Georgia. There is a prominent piece in fiction in Black history. They're trying to say that that is not the culture of Atlanta. They're trying to say that Magic City is a fixture, yes, of the nightlife, but this don't make Atlanta run. Yeah, they got to do better, man. They got to do better. Say just out the players in strings and have them shoot for 3 points. I knew, Michael, wait. I knew this was good shit for you. I knew. Oh my God, Brother Robert say, are they selling bubble head dolls and bubble boys? I don't know what they was trying to get from this. I don't know, chat. The chat, listen, is on fire. It's 72 people. That's right at this time of night in the chat. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. I don't know what the hell they was thinking. This is a big fucking subject because I wanted to talk about the Chicago Bears. But this shit came across my plate and they say Magic City was canceled. What? Hey, Sister Tia, I already did your commercial. You got to get it on the playback. I already did your commercial, sister. Your commercial already been played, baby girl. I'll take care of business. It's already been played. But y'all, more after these messages. God damn. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServ and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow SteadyServ'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServ'n on Underdog Fantasy. I'm just saying, wow. I mean, why we even have to discuss something like that? That almost set us back. Hey, they almost set us back another 50 years. Shit, we trying to get out of the shit that we was in. We were trying to get this, you know what I mean? We was trying to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to. We was trying to get up out of this, and you gonna do some shit like that? No, they need their ass beat, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. They all sitting up in the damn meeting, and they think that was a snowball effect. Just like I was saying, Sister Victory. Yes, this was a snowball effect. It took one person, they was passing that shit around. Hey, Phil Jackson was even there. Hey, Phil Jackson was. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let me know, ADP. You know I'm on it. I'm on it. Listen, y'all, chat. If you got a business, please put your business in the chat. ADP, please put your location for those that is here in Atlanta. Those that is here, put your location of where your show is, and then, you know, some people can come and on that, you know what I mean, to sell your art products and everything to come support you. You got what I'm saying, ADP? You got to do those type of things. You're an entrepreneur. This is what has to happen. And then, of course, I do things like this. This is, you know, Steady Serving Sports is you know what I mean? I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm here for the entrepreneurs. I support the entrepreneurs. If you have a brand that you need help with, man, you talking to the man that could get it done. Listen, building your brand is very hard for anybody to do. You trying to, you know, make ways and do what you need to do for yourself. Building a brand is very, very hard. And I'm one of the ones that get it. And building the brand from ground up, this is what we possess here at Steady Serving Sports ENT. I would like for you to always go to my website. Go to my website, Steady Sports ENT. You could go and check me out, man. And you could go there and to the website. Here you go. I'm pulling it up for you. Pulling it up for you. Go to Steady Serving Sports ENT. Go to my website. You go to my website and it says promotional services. It's going to light up. Bang. You hit the promotional services. And on the promotional services, you can go, are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcast and social media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listener base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together to evaluate your marketing strategy. We do things just like this. Shout out to Sister Tierra. Shout out to her. Hey, everybody. I'm here to talk about Vaughn Vacations, where planning is handled and memories are priceless. Travel is made simple. Vaughn Vacations takes the stress out of travel planning. From cruises and all-inclusive resorts to international tours, Tierra handles the details so you can focus on enjoying the experience. Whether it's a family getaway, couples trip, or group adventure, she makes planning easy. Experience, not just trips. At Vaughn Vacations, Tierra doesn't just book travel. She creates experience, from bucket list destinations like Europe and Africa and luxury cruises, solo and create group trips. Every vacation is designed to create unforgettable memories. Personalized services you can trust. When you book with Vaughn Vacations, you get expert guidance and personalized service from start to finish. From the moment you hire Tierra to plan your trip until you return safely back home, she's with you every step of the journey, making sure your travel experience is smooth, stress-free, and unforgettable. Ready to plan your next getaway? Visit www.vaughnvacations.com and let Vaughn Vacations turn your travel dreams into reality. So that's what I do. I help you build your brand. Come on over here, man. See me. Go to the website. Hit me up. Send me the email. I'm going to be there for you. This is what I do. This is how I've been a professional all my life, to be able to do those things. You know what I mean? So that's why I talk about what could have been happening inside of the Atlanta Hawks office. I don't know what the hell they got going on. But listen, I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you've done, and I thank you for what you will do. It says this man, hey, I love you. I love you, ADP. Listen, the thing is that if you would love to support this channel, be a bread maker. Be a bread maker, y'all. Support this channel. Give to the channel. I can't do this on my own. Put, hey, $99, 99 cents super chat. It's just $1 to give to the channel so that I could also be able to get all of the different things going on with the channel and promote and push more and more things and give accessories to this channel so that you guys can be able to have a prominent show and a representation of myself here. So I'm asking for you guys, if you would love to give a super chat or super sticker to the channel and what I'm doing and how I'm doing so that I can be able to continue on just to pay a few bills. You know what I'm saying? Up in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm up in the sun, give them something on this Wi-Fi, his light, his gas, and everything. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm up in here doing what I'm supposed to do to provide for this show. And also, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button because I don't want Keisha saying nothing to me. I'm telling y'all, she already told y'all on national YouTube channel that she be smacking the hell out of me about these likes. So we asking for you to help us get the likes up, the subscribers up, and be a member. It don't hurt to be a member. Someone be a bread maker, and you can get you one of these. Y'all been seeing all of my different gear that I've been pressing out. You can get you one, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you have it. Or you can get your bow. You can get you a shea butter in the Mizelle. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. I'm just telling y'all, this is the place to be. You should be at the hottest podcast on the planet. This is also an extension, a Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, K-Sap. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for putting me on. This is the place to be, y'all. If y'all would love to support. But as always, y'all, I leave as I came with another battle. Yeah, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate you so much. Steadyserving Sports, ENT. Shout out to Team USA, Young and Turn. That's the video coming up next in the morning.